What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section.
It brought him up for Tim Davis.
This time it's the off spinner and it's picked up by
Possibly the best of all the 3 wickets today.
Adjustment by Stickety. He got left.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more, latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news, only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section.
It brought him up for Tim Davis.
This time it's the off spinner and it's picked up by
Big 17.
Possibly the best of all the 3 wickets today.
Adjustment by Stickety. He got Lantau.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more, latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news, only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
It brought him up for Tim Davis.
This time it's the off spinner and it's picked up by
Big 17.
Possibly the wickets today.
Adjustment by Stickity. He got Lantau.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
It brought him up for Tim Davis.
This time it's the off spinner and it's picked up by
Big 17.
Possibly the best of all her 3 wickets today.
Adjustment by Stickity. He got Lantau.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more, latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news, only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section.
It brought him up for Tim Davis.
This time it's the off spinner and it's picked up by
Big 17.
Possibly the best of all her 3 wickets today.
Adjustment by Stickety. He got left.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
blockbuster.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section.
It brought him up for Tim Davis.
This time it's the off spinner, and it's picked up by
Big 17.
Possibly the best of all her 3 wickets today.
Adjustment by Stickity. He got left.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
Good morning everyone from the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Today we will be seeing Lantau Women Premier League playing against the home team, Hong Kong Cricket Club. It will be an interesting contest with majority of the players off for international duty. Many of the female national players are in Sri Lanka right now. So Hong Kong Cricket Club are not playing their full strength side. That being said, it's a good opportunity for these youngsters to show their grit and their ability at the best stage in Hong Kong. Seeing from the comments, looking at the team sheet, I believe Natasha Miles is not playing as she is on the tour. I'll have that double checked and I'll proceed with that information shortly. As the Hong Kong women's captain, she is not in this game. She's on the tour. Opening the batting will be Vancy and Joylene for Lantau Premier League. It'll be a fascinating game to see all these youngsters. Many of these female players for Hong Kong Cricket Club are not playing or have not played in the previous games, so it would be their debut match. A good ball. Storm Parker. Storm Parker is the bowler bowling for the first over.
Yeah, which one you want?
Dot ball. We just had a quick look at the pitch. A tinge of grass. It's not the greenest of the wickets, but I wouldn't say it's a complete flat track. There is some grass there, and well played by Vancy. A little bit of width offered by Storm, and she makes good use of it. Guides it down to the third man region for a single. The inner fielders do the cleanup work. So we have Lantau and Vancy off the mark. Yes, coming back to the pitch. It's not the easiest of the wickets. There are some slight patches of green. Not a full green wicket, but there is some grass there. You would see some of these bowlers making good use of some lateral movement. If they land the ball on the seam, you would see the ball moving around. That's the prime example of it. Well bowled by Storm Parker. She bowled it right on the good length, right outside off, and Joylene didn't have much answers to that. Having a look at the wicket, I believe 140 would be a good total. Of course, with the boundaries big, even 100 is a competitive total here. A 140 would seal the deal for Lantau. You cannot write off the Hong Kong Cricket Club team though. Although they don't have their full strength side, we have seen them scoring big totals. So for Lantau, they really cannot be complacent here. Their job would be to rotate the strike as much as they can and ensure they can get a big total on the board. Well bowled again. Storm Parker, she's been hitting the right line and length here. Looking at the ground right now, it's not raining, but there is quite a bit of moisture. So it won't be easy for the bowler to grip the ball, and perhaps that's a prime example. Storm there, she lost her length, bowled it slightly too short, but Joylene, what a beautiful shot there. Saw the length early, picked up 2 runs with that pull shot. And the over ends for
By Styx, and he got Lantau.
Apologies, the batter there was not Jolene. It is Hadisa. So apologies for that. Now Rania coming into bowl from the swimming pool end. From the commentary side, I thought that was actually a good ball, but I think it just kept going down the leg. So it's called a wide. The first extras on the board for Lantau. First extras there. Thing there for Rania, she's hit her length. All she needed to do is to make sure that she's getting the ball on the right line, outside off. That's a much better delivery. On the good length there. Didn't bounce that much. With the moisture on the pitch, you would see the ball gonna keep low. It's gonna skid sometimes. What will be interesting to see is how much the ball is going to deviate off the seam. Bowling first is a good call by HKCC, but they would want to get those early wickets to make do of that decision. Well played. Good cover there. So no run for the batter. The ground conditions, when we came into the morning, it was quite wet, but the groundsman here did a good job, ensure that the water's off the ground. That being said, it's still there's some dampness there. Won't be easy to field and bowl. That being said, it's not easy to grip the ball. We're looking at the square leg umpire for whether it's called a no ball. Soft signal is that it was below the waist, so it just looks to be 2 runs. But here, this is where the captain for the Hong Kong Cricket Club, Sadie Davidson, she's going to have a job to do. I see she has a towel behind her back. So whenever she gets the ball, she would have to ensure that she's wiping it off, making sure that it's dry for the bowler. It's not just her. I see the mid-off fielder as well, mid-on, and the mid-wicket. All of them. Oh, even cover. So a lot of these players, a lot of the senior members here for the team, they all have towels behind their back, ensuring that the ball is remaining dry. Shortish. Slightly short for my liking. Is that a good effort? Almost! That is a valiant effort there by the fielder. Almost cleaned up that boundary, but unfortunately so. It goes for 4 more runs. The score now ticks to 10 runs. Rania. Full toss. Unfortunately so for Vancy, she couldn't make much use of it. Disappointed with herself, she thought that she could have plummeted that down the ground for a 6. How often have you seen that these kind of deliveries, the ones that you expect to be hit for 4s or 6s, are the ones which take the wickets? A wicket is a wicket at the end of the day, so Hong Kong Cricket Club wouldn't mind how it comes by. Final delivery. Tickled down to mid-wicket. I think she wanted to play more towards fine leg. So covered it by, I believe that's Tammy there. So one more run down and it's 11 runs for no loss after 2 overs. Storm coming into bowl for a second over. She looked good in the first over. That's a wonderful delivery. Even better played by Vancy there. Nothing wrong with the delivery there. A good length, hitting off stump, and a single down to fine leg. This will be key for Lantau. It's about how well can you rotate the strike. The ball is going to hold up in the field. It's not going to travel completely to the boundaries unless you hit it towards the lawn bowl side. So running will be key. We can expect to even see 3 runs being ran here. Well played. I really like that shot. Hadisa there, it showed some confidence. The ball was indeed overpitched, but she took her foot out and she did drive it well. Fortunately for her, she couldn't find the gap. Sure, the HKCC players, they're excited today. Many of them getting this opportunity. They want to stamp their presence by getting a good victory today. Again, well bowled by Storm. 3 good back-to-back deliveries. Storm. And there you go. All the HKCC players, they were saying the wicket's coming, and there you go. The first wicket down. Lantau ladies lose Hadisa and they lose the first wicket. That was an absolutely peach of a delivery. The ball was pitched right up in the block hole on the stumps, and it's you hiss, I miss. Oh, sorry, you miss, I hit. Sorry, tongue twisters in the morning. But yes, you miss, I hit, and there you go. Storm Parker, she gets the first wicket for HKCC and for herself. It's Lantau ladies, 12 for 1 after 2.4 overs. And there we go. This is Joylene Kaur. Joylene Kaur at the crease. Well bowled again. The length was a bit too full, but the main thing is the line. She's bowling stump to stump. As long as you bowl stump to stump, you will get those wickets. The only risk there is that you might get a bit too straight and get flicked away for 4, but that's a risk you take. Good delivery there. Very well bowled. Almost a maiden wicket. Just 1 run coming off the first ball. And of course the wicket. It's 12 for 1 after 3 overs. Just looking into the YouTube comments, Alison Sue, I believe she's tuning in from Sri Lanka. It's great to see all these players cheering each other on. Good pull shot. Is that going to go to a boundary? Is that a stop? Yes, it is. Good teamwork there. It's a bit too far away for us to see the players, but very well fielded. Umpire is still discussing whether the boundary is given. I believe the square leg has not given the boundary 4.
That was it 2 runs.
So it is 2 runs. 2 runs to the batters. Full toss. Luckily for her, the ball luckily for Rania, just dipped down, so it wasn't called a no ball. Nevertheless, 1 extra on the board for the wide. Fuller's delivery. Almost fielded by the mid-wicket fielder. They're going to be looking for 2 runs here. And yes, they are. Come back for a comfortable second. 2 more runs tick by for Lantau as the score moves to 19. Apologies, 17. Looking at the WAS we have here, it's 121 runs. Not sure if that's going to be enough for Lantau. Back of a length, inside edge towards the fine leg region. This is a good positive start by Vansi Chaudhary.
If it's not going so far, I'm not going to switch to it. If it's going far, like, itna cover over hona.
You could see her intent.
What I mean, right?
She's not there to hang around. She's there to take calculated risks and ensure she gets the scoreboard ticking for Lantau ladies.
Yeah.
Called wide. Fortunately for Rania, she's losing her line, sliding it down leg. It's not easy conditions here, definitely. With the ball wet, with the run-up area, there is sawdust there. But as bowlers, if you don't feel your best, you would stray down the leg. It's important she cuts down her pace and just focuses on line and length. Pulled away. Almost cut off, but 1 run to Joylene. Score ticks to 20 for 1. Swept. Is that going all the way? Not quite, but 4 runs. Stunning shot there. The bowler has her hand on her hips, but that's nothing that she could do. It was a good ball, but very well played by Vansi. She now moves on to 18 of 13. So she scored 75% of all the runs so far for Lantau. Goes to show that she's going to be the key wicket if HKCC wants to ensure they can restrict Lantau to a low total. Let's see how Rania will come back. Wideish. Almost carried to the short mid-wicket fielder. Will it be stopped? Again, well fielded. Well fielded there. It was fielded by Storm. She put in that dive. Wonderful effort shown here by all the HKCC fielders. So 2 runs taken by Vancy. There you have it. There's a first change in bowling. Natural Yip coming into bowl. Ex-Hong Kong player. Joylene plays it down the ground. Almost a catch. But 1 run. There was some slight excitement for the Hong Kong Cricket Club fielders. They thought that Natural got her fingertips to the ball. Fortunately for HKCC, just cleared her. I personally would have wanted to see Storm bowl another over. I think she brought that breakthrough, and again, if you could get Vancy out, it would tilt things very much so for HKCC. Of course, there must be a plan for the captain. Perhaps this is a matchup they were looking at between Natural and Vancy. Fuller delivery, pulled away. Does that have the legs to go to the boundary? Not quite. 1 run only. So it was those kind of shots. It didn't have the complete legs to go to the boundary, yet it was hit well enough that they couldn't take 2 off it. So only 1 run to Vancy. Was disappointed with that. Could have converted that full toss into a boundary. Very well played there by Joylene. Fuller's delivery, flicks it off her legs. Is it cleaned up? Yes, it is. But that was extremely well played there. She waited for the ball. Didn't do anything fancy. A good cricketing stroke right there.
Was a ball.
Okay, that's a no ball. Too high, called by square leg. Umpire Royce McDonald. 1 sec.
There's something
No.
Something happened.
This was a 1. This was a 1. This was a no
6th
ball.
over, yeah.
5th over. 5th over.
Sixth.
Very well played there by Vancy. Didn't go to the boundary as it was well fielded there. Believe it was the captain herself who did the fielding.
1 run, right?
Yes, 1 run.
Something because W0, I forgot to enter W0. That was the first part, and then I entered 1, and then it went W1.
Yeah, no worries. Let me just check. 1 wide, single, no ball, 1. Yeah, I think that's fine. The final, second last delivery here. Beautifully played! What a stroke! At the last second, she opened her wrists and ensured she got that boundary. That to me is the stroke of the day. I believe that's corrected on your screens. So that boundary was indeed hit by Vancy.
Just now there was a wide.
Well played there, almost a catching opportunity. So it was lucky for Venci that she didn't hit it to her best. Those wondering why umpire Royce McDonald signaled the power play, I'll remind you that this is a 16-over affair. Due to the rain, we had a delayed start. The game was meant to start at 9:30. We actually started at 10:15. So with 16 overs aside, one bowler will bowl her 4 overs, whereas the other 4 bowlers will bowl her 3 overs.
Who's the bowler?
Yeah, power play is done.
Tejasvi Rajaram with her left arm orthodox. That's a good start for her. Again, it's a wet ball. It's not easy for the spinners here. She doesn't have the towel though, so she may need to make sure that every time she gets the ball, she wipes the ball, takes a breather before bowling. That's still a beautiful delivery. And the finger's given! And the finger's given! The batter isn't happy. Did she get an inside edge? Not sure. It was a subdued appeal from the Hong Kong Cricket Club women's team. It was a subdued appeal. We're still wondering in the commentary box, was there an inside edge or not? We'll have the replay coming up soon. We'll try to get you that LBW video at the end of the over as well for a replay. But if you're watching on YouTube, you could please go back.
Who's the batter?
It's a wide delivery. One second, let me just check.
Number 9 something.
Lavino. It's Lavino. Yeah, you could put okay.
So it's a wide.
It's a wide, so you just do wide and dot. Yeah, you could put that. Okay.
Another white dot.
2 wide so far after the wicket. There we go. We have a fielder coming in for the bowler, wiping the ball. That was my main concern for Tejasvi. As a finger spinner, you need to get a good grip on the ball. There you go with the dry ball. Is that a catching opportunity? Unfortunately so. It wasn't a drop, but the fielder there, she misjudged the catch. She was right beside us in the commentary area, was going back and forth. Wasn't easy to judge. Unfortunately so, that was a missed opportunity for Hong Kong Cricket Club. That could have been wicket number 3. But no worries, there's always a chance to come back in cricket.
Wasn't it 2?
That's a wonderful delivery to end the over.
Still 1 to go.
Sorry, that's 1 to go because there were 2 wides.
Yeah, because I'm not signed in. So
the captain's brought herself on, Sadie Davidson. So 2 runs there for Vancy.
single है ना? मैं single कह रही हूँ या तुम मेरे 2 कह रहे हैं? I just followed your lead.
So that's 1 run for the batter there. So after the slip of delivery by Sadie, she's come back well. She's bowling the right areas, right line, right length. Great delivery, but that's even well played. Did Storm save the boundary? Not quite. That was a valiant effort there at the boundary. Almost saved it, but it's 4 runs to Joylene. Sorry, not Joylene, to Lovino. My apologies. Very well played there. It wasn't short. She rocked back on the back foot and placed it right between the 2 fielders. Fortunately so, it's another no ball. It will be interesting to see if the umpires deem it as dangerous, because that would impact whether Sadie could bowl again. No such discussion between them, so the umpires are happy. They didn't deem it to be dangerous, but Sadie should be careful here because she doesn't want to be pulled out of the attack. On the stumps, you could see Lovino's a strong batter on the back foot. Even though nothing is coming out short, she's still managing to go on the back foot, and that's giving her that extra time to find the gaps. That's a good game plan from her, but at the same time HKCC would like to negate that by bowling it much fuller. You have Vancy back on strike. Very well played. Will they look for two? Not quite. They're happy with the single. The cameras are not able to pick it up, but the fog has picked up quite a bit at the ground, so the ball is going to be getting even wetter. You might see deliveries like these. I was just about to call it. That we're going to see another slip of a delivery with the ball being wet, and there we have. Outside the off stump for the free hit. Lovino tried to get it over the infield, but unfortunately so it was too wide. Got the toe-ish of the bat, and it's just a single to end the over. Prediction, if you want a AI prediction or a formula prediction, that's 138. Of course, Wasp is taking into account previous performances of the teams. But at the end of the day, it cannot take into account the actual conditions of the ground. With the ground being wet, it's not easy for the bowler, so you might see that the true Wasp being around 150 runs. So to answer the question, Jibin, I would say the target, the Wasp here should be 150. Well stopped there by Tammy. Tejasvi here, she's bowling very well. I remember last game when I was not commentating, but I was directing the game. We were discussing with the commentator Nitesh that despite being 14 years of old, she's a very handy cricketer. Almost a catch opportunity there in that delivery. Fortunately so, just misses the hand of the fielder. Foolish. Vancy steps down to make it a full toss, but unfortunately you could hear from the grunt she was unhappy that she couldn't pierce the gap there.
You okay?
It's a 5-4 field for Tejasvi right at the moment. So there's good amount of protection on the leg side. Two more deliveries in this over. Very well bowled and very well played there. That's some good cricket. could see when the ball is dry, Tejasvi's hitting her line and length. So at the end of the day, her job is to ensure that when she gets the ball, before she bowls it, it's a dry ball. Very well bowled. Almost a catch opportunity for Tejasvi herself. Almost a caught and bowled. But very well fielded there by Sadie Davidson. It's a single to end the over. After 8 overs, it's 58 for 2.
Adjustment by Stickety. He got left.
Since the game is a 16 over aside, the umpires have called rings at the 8 over mark, which is the halfway point of the innings. We will be taking a quick break and we'll be joining back shortly.
This time is the off spinner and it's picked up by
Possibly the best of all her 3 wickets today.
Welcome back, everyone. The HKCC fielders have taken their place. 58 for 2 after 8 overs. At the end of the day, both teams, they're trying to give their best in these next 8 overs. For Lantau, they would be looking for a target of at least 150 here. Whereas HKCC, they would want the prize wickets of both these batters. These next 8 overs will tell us a lot about where this game is going to head. So please stay tuned. Enjoy the cricket. Tammy to bowl. That's a good delivery. Called wide, unfortunately. It was wide, so you would have to agree with the umpire there. But it was a good start for her. And although the result wasn't in her favor, she managed to get the ball, loop it up, and she corrects it now. And what a delivery! That's an absolute peach of a delivery right there. Right line, right length. We're sitting right behind the bowler's arm. I saw that movement from my own eyes. Is that called a wide? It is going to be called a wide. Tammy's getting some great flight onto the ball. Is that a catching opportunity? Is that a catch? Yes, it is! The cover fielder came in and swooped the catch. And there you go. Tammy and HKCC get their breakthrough.
We'll call it unknown. I'll do it unknown first.
That's the wicket they were looking for. Lavino has to go for 10 runs. It was a well-made innings. Fortunately for her, she couldn't carry on. Got tempted by the flight, but that is where Tammy was using her cricketing brains to 100%. The flight was inviting the batters to go down the track and loft it over their heads. That's the thing. If you want reward, you have to take that risk. Brave bowler is Tammy Chu. And now Lantau ladies, 60 for 3. So you see, right after the drinks, things are going right into HKCC's favor.
Who's the batter?
And while we were fixing things up to put the batter's name in the commentary area, we see that the batter goes for a diamond duck, unfortunately. Not a diamond duck, a first ball duck. A golden duck. It's a run out. We're getting confirmation that the batter who just came in and who's walking back now is April.
And then she was...
It's very unfortunate to see that she couldn't continue her innings.
How was she...
It was a run out. That was her mode of dismissal. Runouts always hurt the batting team, and of course the batter who's there in the middle. Because you have to, it does play in your mind, and you have to ensure it doesn't stay there for long.
Who's the new batter?
So it's going to be important for Vancy to forget about that incident, take the learnings to not test the HKCC's arms. They're a good fielding side. Respect the fielders, but at the end of the day, you have to move on. If you want to make up for it, you make up with the big total. Is that going to be called a no ball? No signals from the square leg umpire. That is one more run to Vancy. The new bowler in, Akisha Saini. Slightly short. Is that a catching opportunity? Not quite. Unfortunately for Tammy, she misjudged it. She ran in forward, but the ball landed behind her. And that's 4 more runs to Vancy and Lantau ladies. No doubt it was a good shot, but it was an opportunity for Hong Kong Cricket Club. With Vancy on 37 of 25, you don't want to be giving her opportunities. She has a strike rate of 148. So if Vancy were to bat out the entire innings, she would bring the total close to 180. This is a batter you don't want to be giving too many chances, and there you go, well fielded. That looks like to be number 11, which is Maya Gardner.
Single na? I switched the camera and I missed something.
So we just fixed it. That previous delivery was a dot. They didn't want to test the arm of Maya Gardner there. Just seeing the athleticism, she isn't the kind of fielder you would want to be testing her arm. Are they looking for 2? Not quite. Vancy deciding no. Looks like she's taking in all the information from that run out. She's using her experience to see which fielders are the ones you want to be taking those doubles against and which ones you don't want to be doing so. It's the first time I've seen Akisha Saini bowl. She seems to be a very quick bowler. She has a high arm action. She's managing to get good bounce from the wicket. So this is a promising talent that you would want to be looking out for if you're a Hong Kong Cricket Club fan. Very well bowled. Just 7 runs off the over. Again, off those 7 runs, there was one chance which went for 4. Could have easily been a wicket in her first over. Looking forward to
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
60 more runs in these next 6. If they get 10 runs and over for the next 6, they'll be at 128 runs.
Who's bowling?
Tammy Chu to bowl. Full toss. Unfortunately so, couldn't capitalize. It was a very well flighted delivery. It was flighted so much that for a second Vancy thought it would be a juicy full toss on the waist level height, but then actually dipped down and bounced right beside the stumps. Very intelligent bowling there by Tammy. Similar delivery. Top edge behind the keeper, but they don't want to test her arm. Another dot. Interesting to see that Vancy hasn't done as well against the spinner as she does against the pace. As I say that, Vancy sweeps that for a single. Intent was there for a double, but it was straight to the fielder. And it was well hit. You don't want to be chancing your arm there. So 1 more run ticks by. Lantau at 69 for 4. Slided delivery, very well played. Alishba there, she's ensuring she holds up one end. She wants to give confidence to the other batter, to Vancy, who's doing all the hard work. She wants to ensure that she's the one who gets the runs and doesn't need to worry about the batter on the other end. There's loud appeal, but turned down, seemed a bit too high as well. Final ball of the over. Ball played again by Alishba. Just kills the ball down into the turf. That's all you need to be doing when you have Venci at the other end.
He's so hungry, you know, this time.
So at the end of it, Akisha back to bowl. I'm very happy to see that. It's a dot ball. From her first over, I think she's a promising talent. I want to call it early. I believe you'll see a wicket in this over. I'm calling it early. That's what the math is saying. She's bowling well. The probability is high. There was an opportunity in the previous over.
I'll take care of it for a minute. You can check that one.
So, that's a lot.
Keisha for third delivery of this over. Fortunately a wide, straight a bit too on the offside. I still have my hopes high. With the way she's been bowling, with her high arm action, if she can get the wicket of Vansi Chaudhary, it will be a game changer for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. The Wasp is now 106. It's a 16 over game. Well played there by Vansi. Respecting the good bowling by Akisha here. She does have 2 more deliveries, and I'm still hopeful for that wicket. That was very well bowled. She got great movement in. One more delivery left of this over. It's a wide delivery, so we still have one more delivery left. Keisha knows she's getting the ball to go in, so she's overcompensating by pushing the ball way outside off. Shortish delivery. Well guided there by Alishba. So at the end of 12 overs, it's 73 for 4. The last 21 deliveries left of this innings. Lantau at 75 for 4. Was projecting 103 runs for Lantau. Will that be enough? We'll wait to see in the next innings. But for HKCC, they'd want to restrict Lantau below that 100. Whereas for Lantau, they'd be hoping for something more than 110. We'll wait to see in the next innings. I'm just reading the comments of all of you. 110 not possible. I agree, it's a tough task, but I wouldn't go as far to say it's not possible. If you have Vansi Chaudhary at the crease, she's 42 of 36 deliveries. Alishba here, she's doing a very good job for the team. She's ensuring that Vansi does not need to consider the other end being insecure. So in the next 3 overs, if Vansi can keep strike for at least back Akisha, and so far she's been my favorite bowler. The way she's able to extract bounce, the way she's generating pace. As I'm saying that, we're getting some inputs from the coach, from the boundary lines, and there's a change of bowling. So of course, with the 16 over game, only one bowler can get to bowl 4. The remaining 4 bowlers have to bowl 3. So the coach Sahal, he's doing the calculations here, and he suggested to the captain to bring back Storm, because if Storm does not bowl this over, she would not be able to complete her 4 over quota. That's what you call an observant coach. He has his game, he has his mind in the game. It's great to see that all the players, all the coaches are very involved for the team. And Storm Parker, just seeing that first delivery, I might be changing minds here. Akisha and Storm, both of them have been bowling very well. Both of them are my favorite now.
Is annoying to sit next to her.
No, you keep saying my favorite. That's annoying me.
In the production team, they're giving me a hard time for seeing that I'm saying that I have 2 favorites, but both of them have been bowling very well. Just reading some more comments. Indeed, it's not a 20 over game. As you can see in the overlay, it's a 16 over a side game. Right now, Lantau at 77 for 4. Projected is 99. HKCC would be happy with that, but not sure about Lantau. Thin edge. Alishwa does her job and gets Vansi back on strike. The partnership now 18 of 30. So although the strike rate, the run rate of this partnership hasn't been too high, it's been a successful partnership for Lantau in rebuilding after they lost some key batters at the start. Interesting matchup here. Storm versus Vansi. Storm trying to stay away from her hitting arc of Vansi. Gives it outside off, and it's a wide delivery.
कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा.
जो अगला होगा ना उसमें ज़्यादा होगा क्योंकि there will be more runs and scores. The skill differs from both the women's and cricket.
Storm for a final delivery. The ball's in the air. Is that a catching opportunity? Unfortunately so. Another catch goes down. Sadie Davidson, she's disappointed with herself.
तालिबान ने किया यार. 2-3 दफा कर चुकी.
The ball was high in the air. She was trying to get underneath the ball, Unfortunately so, she came a bit too close and it went behind her head. Now a no ball bowled by Storm. Just making matters worse after the dropped opportunity. This has not been the first time where we have seen Vancy being dropped. You would say that fortune favors the brave, and indeed has she been brave. She's looked to be scoring runs every single delivery. So good intent shown by Vancy, and then she's getting rewards. That doesn't seem to be a catching opportunity. Didn't have the wheels to clear the boundary, but away from the fielder. That's one more run. Now with the final delivery left of this over, I don't think Alishba would want to rotate strike here. The game plan would be for Vancy to face as many deliveries as she can. Let's have a look. Lost her run up there, Storm. A lot of things must be going in Alishba's mind. So for Alishba, she would be looking to get the boundary. Storm to bowl her final delivery. That's a dot ball. Her parents are in the dugout, watching her from the sides. That's what we've been told. And I'm sure the parents must be very proud with the way her daughter's been bowling.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
Power play 3 has been signaled. That's interesting.
Yeah, 2 players. One more player can go out.
So in the last 2 overs, you have another fielder going out. And because of that, Captain Sadie Davidson has thrown the ball to Jasvi.
Because they are late, so they will have an extra fielder brought in.
And that's what we've been told because of the slow over rate. Although we don't have confirmation for that. It's a theory.
It is. Because an extra fielder comes in, that means there's
no. Two runs there taken by the batter. Still confirming whether that was stacked. We're still considering whether that was tactical or actually it's a penalty. We'll give confirmation soon. But for Tejasvi, you can see that there's only 2 fielders at the boundary. 3 fielders actually. A long on, a square leg, and a deep cover. So for the left arm spinner, that's not much protection, but Tejasvi is bowling very well here. She's slowing the pace of the delivery down, making it harder. Oh, what a delivery! What a delivery, and she's gone! She's stumped! They've gotten the main breakthrough of Vancy Chaudhary. She goes for a well-compiled innings of 47 of 41. But there you go. What confidence would this bring to the young bowler, to the young left-arm off-spinner? Tejasvi Rajaram.
वो विकेट अभी वो रिप्ले हो रहा था ना.
I didn't see that.
क्योंकि रिप्ले में if I change it doesn't make difference.
Good encouragement there for the HKCC fielders, the keeper, the bowler, all from the dugout. There's some good home support here for Hong Kong Cricket Club. Number 25, we have Maya Ganesan. Zonte Maya Ganesan. She's coming in to bat. Okay, so although the shirt says number 25, it shows here that number 25 is not in the playing 11. We will bring you confirmation shortly about who's the new batter in. We've just gotten confirmation. The new batter is Charlene.
Yep.
That's a brilliant over by Tejasvi here. 15th over, the penultimate over of... Scored by Vancy. And she gets that breakthrough. Take a bow, Tejasvi Rajaram. To do this at just 14 years of age, incredible talent.
She's 14. She looks younger than 14.
Now you have Storm Parker to bowl the final over. If you're tuning in, you can write in your comments what you think will be the final score for Lantau ladies.
Yes.
That's a wide delivery to start. 86 for 5 after 15. I'm calling it 93 runs will be the final score of Lantau ladies. 94 would be the target. That's a great delivery there by Storm Parker. Seeing the way she's bowling, I'm looking back at those 93 runs that I've said. It's 86, so 7 more runs off this over. Might have said something a bit too high. I'm hearing similar predictions in the commentary box as well from the other producer and the director. 2 dots. That 93 seems a bit too far now. Let me just have a look if anyone else is suggesting. 92 is a target which is suggested by another user. 92 runs. I also think that's a bit too high. Three back-to-back Yorkers there. Take a bow, Storm Parker. I don't want to do the commentator's curse, but she's been bowling absolutely brilliantly. 3.3 overs, 1 for 13. The figures undermine the way she's been bowling. When she's gotten it right, she's unplayable. Shortish delivery, is that a boundary that Lantau needed? Yes, it is! 4 runs, and you can hear from the screams in the background. Lantau ladies are up on her feet.
There you go, commentators.
The director here, camera operator as well, Mr. Waqas Ali. He's teasing me. He's mentioning that I did do the commentator's curse and I would apologize to Storm Parker. It looks like I have.
She didn't went for a single boundary until you see that.
I know she's going to come back strong, and look, she has. For her, I believe the learning would be to keep it as full as you can. When you pitch it back, that's where you can be hit for those boundaries because it gives the batters an extra second. And these Lantau ladies, they've played very well off the back foot. Last delivery here, 91 for 5. Charlene facing. Fuller delivery. They're going to scamp for a single. Will they come back for a double? Not quite. The keeper pads it down. Well kept, well fielded, well bowled. Hong Kong Cricket Club end at 92. So Ned Verify, who wrote on the YouTube comments, you have absolutely hit the nail on its head. 92 runs is the total that Lantau ladies have gotten. Let's quickly run through the batting and the bowling cards. We'll have that shortly on your screen. Batting wise, the clear standout has been Vansi Chaudhary. 47 of 42 deliveries. Take a bow. You've played absolutely brilliantly. You've set this tone from the start. And you're the reason why Lantau has reached 92 runs. Other batters have chipped in, especially Joylene. And you had the other batter, apologies, we're having a bit of a lag here. So you had Vansi, she was supported well by Christine Lovino. Both of them had a great partnership, and Alishba at the end ensuring that Vansi gets majority of the strike. If you have a look at the bowling card, all bowlers have been doing their job. Tammy bowled extremely well, and her figures don't state the way she's bowled, but the pick of the bowlers would be Storm Parker, and would be Tejasvi Rajaram as well. 2 wickets, all for 3 overs. So HKCC, they would be happy. 92 for 5 after 16 overs. It's been a good restriction from the cricket club at Hong Kong. And after the break, we'll be joined shortly by Waqas Ali, who will be taking over the commentary reins. We'll be joining you shortly in 10 minutes.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
It brought him up for Tim Davis.
This time it's the off spinner and it's picked up by
Possibly the best of all her 3 wickets today.
Welcome back after the innings break. We're going to start the second innings for the Women's Premier League, the match between the Hong Kong Cricket Club Premier League Women's against the Lantau Women. They've set a target of 93. Looks like it's Mai Gardner who's going to start the batting for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. We'll just wait and see who is the opening partner for her. For Lantau, as usual, Gurkamal is going to open the bowling attack. We'll start the proceeding for the Lantau team. We'll just have a quick final confirmation who is the second batter is. Started off with a good length delivery outside off stump. Guru Kamal to continue. Another good delivery. Fuller length this time. Nothing much Maya could do about it. She's a tall batter. Chance for a catch, not taken. Chance for a run out, really close. Good backing up from Jolene. They'll scramble away for a single. Fuller length delivery this time, nicely driven. Will be just a single. A juicy full toss. There's some still appeal going on. Nothing from the umpire. Gurkamal has a lot of experience, and she's really one of the good bowlers that we've seen so far in the last few years. She's improved a lot. My Gardner on the other side has plenty of skills in her batting. That will be another dot ball, and it's the first over. Just 2 runs coming from the over. So decent start. She's a decent outing with the bat today. Could have done a little more, especially towards the end, because she was out there for the whole inning. She got plenty of chances actually as well. So let's see what she can do with the ball. A top edge will run down to the far leg. Nicely gathered by Alishba. Be just a single. Maya will be facing, nicely bowled, played it beautifully to the leg side, run away for a single. Adisa was a little bit slow to pick it up. Down the leg, it's gonna be called a wide, and they're running away for an extra. Naturally, Yep will come back for another, so that's 3 wides. Good running. You can't get something off the bat, get it off from the extras. So when she's planning change to round the wicket. Oh, well bowled this time, fuller length. Yep was expecting it to be a little bit shorter again, trying to rock back on the back foot, but well bowled from Nancy. Another full length delivery. Played it beautifully. Yep. Will come back for the second. Chance for a run out. No. Good running. That's 2 runs to the total. Yip can bat. She had played for Hong Kong before. She was away from cricket for a year or two, I guess, and then she's back into the setup. Little bit length delivery, but we'll consider it a bit shorter. Slower in pace, easy pickings. Another single. Will bowl over the wicket to Maya. That's the end of the second over. Good decent start from Hong Kong Cricket Club. Women's Premier team off to a good decent start. 10 runs.
Adjustment by Stickety. He got
Get the ground ready. Kudos to them. Go, come on. Into the attack for a second over. Juicy full toss, chance for a catch. And misfielded. Good effort from Alishba. Good running. That will be 2 runs to the total. Scoreboard moving along nicely.
Is your camera okay? Yeah. I can rely on you, right? Yeah, you can rely. Okay. We can see the boys, the men's cricket game after this, and they're already tuning in. Well bowled again, came down the track looking for that cheeky single, sent back rightly so by Maya. Appeal, chance for a run out, and it is! That was already on the card. You can see in the last 2 overs they're trying to go tick those cheeky runs. Keeper Jolene took. It's a good run out. First wicket, first blood for the Lantau women's. She's on the strike and Tammy's on the strike.
Yeah. Okay. Tammy Chu is the new batter in. Some promotion for her today. Is the top 6 or 7 players are not available. They are on off to the national duty. Well bowled, nicely bowled there from Guru Kamal.
Dot ball.
Good dot ball. She's not really that quick.
but she's really good with her line and length. Lantau are missing out on Mehak, another good all-round cricketer for the Lantau cricket team. Will be given as a wide. No run there. Dot ball. Still one more ball to come in this over. It's been a decent contest so far in the second innings. Juicy full toss. Pulled it away for a single. Good throw from Nancy. Couldn't find the sticks. And it's the third over, 14 for 1.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
बैठना है आपको अच्छा तभी you wanna sit
No, it's easier for me to see. Because if I put it full height, I still can't see it.
who's bowling?
Fancy.
Okay.
Nancy will continue. Second for her second over. This will be the fourth for the total.
Your camera's okay now.
All ball. Chance for a run out again. They will run on the overthrow. Chance again for a run out. Not a clean throw. Single. You could do the numbers here easy.
Oh, they were running out and then they were not running, they were running.
Chance again for a run out. Dot ball.
Why were they in a hurry? They don't have a big score to chase.
Misfielder there will give them an easy chance to complete the single. Easy running. Chance that overthrow. No. So just a single to end the fifth over. 17 for 1.
Adjustment by Stickety. He got
Lishba is coming into the attack.
A Canwell, right? इधर नाम भी पूरे नहीं लिखे होते. अभी आपका कैमरा बॉल अगर दूर जाएगा तो मैंने आपका स्विच कर देना.
Full toss, nicely flicked for a single. Well fielded there, down there at the fine leg.
Good job. जी.
Shortish delivery, slow in pace. Just waited there by Maya. Easy picking, a little bit slow outfield. 2 runs. Dot ball, good bowling so far from Alishba, just 3 runs. Pulled it strongly and misfielded there from Gurkamal. I'll come back for the second.
Excuse me.
Room given there, good footwork there from the fielder.
Dot ball था ना.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
Well bowled and an overthrow from the keeper. Will run away for a bye.
ये पिछला बॉल था ना. 1 by.
Yeah.
अटक ही गया. टेढ़ा है आपका कैमरा. सीधा करो कैमरा. You see how straight is that? Yes, it's tilted.
Lantau Women's right on top at the moment. As long as Maya Gardner is there for the Hong Kong Cricket Club, she'll make a big difference and just as we talk about that, she stepped down when beautifully driven for a yet another 4.
The wire, fix the wire. It's blank out. Oh, back on again. We couldn't capture the 4.
Yeah, no, because if you tilt it towards the side, right, it's gonna...
Yeah.
If the ball goes this side, no? Then you don't switch to mine because the wires will get stuck.
Another good shot down the ground and is run away for another boundary.
हमारे 4 के एंगल्स इन्हीं से जा रहे हैं.
A few sudden changes in the field.
Double check the scores. No, just check it with your app. Right?
Oh yeah. I thought you wanted to check with the
No.
quick info.
Of course not. There's no quick info, right?
There's quick info.
It's back on.
22 for 1.
Yes, that's correct.
A wide ball. Those 2 boundaries has brought the Hong Kong cricket women's back in. Like I said, if Maya Gardner stays out there, she's really good with the bat. She got plenty of runs already. Another good shot. Will they come back for the second? They will chance the arm of Hadith Altaf. That's a good throw. But that's good running as well. Maya Gardner is right up there in the top 5 for the in Women's Premier League 2024-25 league. Natasha Miles is right at the top with 205 runs. Shanzin is second with 138. With her current score of 17 not out, she actually jumped up to the 3rd in the leaderboard. Another good shot. Run away for another single. Collins has been really positive. 6 overs gone, 37 for 1. HKCC Women Premier. Men's Premier match is right after the women.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Well, ball nicely defended. Watched it carefully. Good shot down the ground in the gap. Good running. chance for a catch. Will fall safely. Good throw to the keeper. Good arm from Joy. Another good shot down to Maheen at long on. Another single. So the scoreboard is ticking on nicely for Hong Kong Cricket Club. Three runs already in this over so far. The required run rate is just 5. That would be another run. Make that 4. .41. Good to see a few parents coming down supporting the kids watching their match. Defended off the front foot. It's going to be another dot ball. 41 for 1 after 7.
You want to switch the time? You want to work?
Yeah.
And this is not working?
It's too boring. I feel like there's nothing much I can do.
Right. And you made it so high. Can you fix it to my height?
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
Nicely floated delivery. It's going to be the dot ball. Wide ball and then misfielded. Didn't collect it cleanly by Jolene. We'll go for an extra run. Another wide ball. That will definitely be a no ball. Looks like Tammy is more interested in taking that no ball. Not really. She was signaling to Maya that you would have been the better person because Maya has more experience hitting the ball to the boundaries than Tammy. It's not that she can't bat, she can. So signals has been clear. It's a no ball and a bye. It's gonna be a free hit. Joom barabar joom. And there you go, high full toss. There you go, she proved me wrong. And rightly so, Tammy with a beautiful pull shot for 4 runs.
You did catch it at the end. You did catch it at the end.
What do you mean at the end? I falls.
The ball is
Oh, Sachin, can you check
Okay.
the score, please?
49.
41. A dot. A wide and a 1. Okay.
Got running. They'll run again on the overthrows. It has become so easy for the Hong Kong Cricket Club, despite of not having all their main players available. They're doing it rather nicely and easily. Another wide ball.
1 second, 41. Okay, everything fixed.
Nope. Did you put the new wide? Chance for a catch. Jolene will not get to it. It's gonna be just a single.
Wide 1. It's wide of a 1. What's going on? Wide of a 1. That's it. There, 54.
Sorry for the error in the scoring. We got it back correctly. 50 up already for the Hong Kong Cricket Club Women's in the 8th over. Another juicy full toss, pulled it nicely, but this time there is a protection and it will be just a single. Last ball of the 8th over before they go out for a short drinks break. Once again pulled in nicely for another single. Oh, another no ball. Another big over. Already 16 from this over. And that will be the final single. And it's 58 for 1 after 8. That will be drinks.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Welcome back after the drinks. It was a really much needed drink for every one of us. and it's going to be the captain to continue the bowling, and Maya as usual been looking really good out there. Tammy has been wonderful. She's 14 of 15 with a good boundary, and Maya is 22 of 27, got 2 boundaries to her name. They don't have to do much because there are a lot of extras coming their way. Yes, my bad. It is Gurkamal who's been brought back into the attack, and she started off with a wide ball. So the keeper change, and it looks like Jolene is definitely going to come and bowl. They're lacking a bowler, especially the spinner, and that sound just now you've heard it is not of any sound effects. It's of the bottle of my director. It's a good ball. I think they will try to use Jolene as the extra bowler that they actually need at the moment. 2 of the bowlers didn't rock well. A chance for a catch, and couldn't get it. Hadith Altaf will run away for a boundary, 4 runs. Another slow length delivery. Good throw. Well fielded. Well kept. Utilizing their football skills to full potential. Stopped the ball nicely with first touch. Yeah, that's why I have it on you. Another good ball, and Maya was quick to tick off. So runs are coming rather easily now. It's just another 28 runs required of 7.2 overs. It's roughly about 44 deliveries. I think the wicket of Maya is really important for the Lantau to actually make something out of this match, otherwise they're running away with it. Good shot back to the bowler. She let it go to the fielder. Dot ball. 7 runs already. The required run rate is just 3.91, and run rate 8 at the moment from HKCC is 7.36, which is really good at this stage of the game. Another pull shot down to the fielder. Adi Saltaf this time was a bit quick to the ball, but still couldn't manage to stop the single. Ends the 9th over, 66 for 1. A partnership of 54 of 41 deliveries, a really important partnership, and it comes in rather quickly. Imagine it's 41 deliveries only for their 54. Normally we see the balls are higher than the runs, but then this time it's been some positive cricket. I think the promotion of Tammy has actually brought in some confidence in Maya as well. She was a bit off strike in the first few overs. She's rather taking more strike now. That's well bowled. It came in nicely off the pitch. Vensi is the top wicket taker so far at the moment in the Women's Premier League. That's a good delivery, a really good one. As bowled fuller, came in like a banana swing, almost got the wicket of Maya. She maneuvered it smartly though. Chance for a catch, And back to the bowler, chipped it beautifully. That's the end of Maya Gardner. And it's the young superstar who's coming out to bat now. I believe her name, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, is Tejasvi Rajaram. She bowled really well today. She was not afraid of flighting it up even to Wensi, who was batting on 40 odd runs. It's a timely wicket for the Lantau women's team. Can they go through the inexperienced batting lineup of the Hong Kong Cricket Club? But they don't have much overs left from their main bowlers. Wensi in her third. Gurkamal bowled 3 already. Oh, nicely played off the back foot. That's some confidence out there with that young lady. She got some potential. She just waited for the delivery, let it come to herself, and played it beautifully off the back foot. Tried to repeat the shot, missed it completely this time. The fielders actually came in a little bit closer than usual, probably anticipating that she can't play those big shots, but forget about that. Flick it beautifully all the way on the turf. Throw is not that strong, so they will come back for the second. Ends the 10th over, 68 for 2. Still another 25 runs required. Is a big task actually, if you ask me. A quiet over here or there will just make things.
Will win today. Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
Was a bit unlucky today. The USRC men's team are out already. So here comes Jolene to Temi. Nicely pulled, beautifully. Running away for a boundary. Now it will be cut off. It's not a really quick outfield, and with not much power in the shot. Don't have the legs to really go through. Nonetheless, 2 important runs. 23 required now. Not really a good throw. Not really a good throw. Under-rhyming it. Just like a baby, you know, when you just want to throw it up in the air. Doesn't really matter where it goes. That's what exactly the fielder did. Lantau cricket team, the ladies, they were cruising on nicely as well. They lost a few wickets towards the end. Oh, that's a peach. Good delivery from Jolene. Oh, no ball. Probably overstepping it. Bad thing. Probably the worst thing at the moment. It's a no ball plus an extra bye. So it's going to be a free hit. Tammy had a chance earlier and she smacked it for 4. Will she be able to repeat that? Quicker this time, straight to the fielder, but not power. There's no power or accuracy in the throw. So that's an easy single. The men's game's right after this one. It's going to be a really interesting one because the outfield is a lot drier than the one in the morning. Another back foot punch in the gap. Will they come back for the second? Looks like it's another no ball. Yes, it is. A no ball plus a single. So these overs is getting from bad to worse. Once again, the chances with Tammy. This time she got bowled, but they'll run away for the extras. Buys will be it.
last ball है
Dot ball.
हाँ नहीं
Dot ball.
चेक करो
Alishba has brought herself back into the attack. Will be looking to get a wicket here. 16 more runs required in 5 overs. Chipped it in the air. No one out there. Easy singles. That's probably another area that the captain will want to improve. That a lot of the fielders are either way too back or way too forward, so there are a lot of easy singles available for them. It's trying to go round the wicket this time now for
bringing the drinks inside.
dot ball.
I don't have plastic.
Chip backed and what a catch!
What a catch!
Good catch! Good catch from Alishba. She came back to get a wicket and she does.
Yeah.
Those who are just tuning in, Alishba Kanwal, she just took a blinder of a cotton bowl delivery. In her follow through, the batter chipped it straight back at her and it was a brilliant take. Here we have Tammy Chu chipping one in the air. Just another single to tick by. Hong Kong Cricket Club needs 13 more runs, but Lantau are sure not making their life easy right here. It's a good contest in our hands. Please stay tuned. Thickish edge towards the third man region. Will it go to a boundary? Nope, that is well stopped, and they don't even go for the second. Good arm there by Vancy. So just one run to tick by, and the score goes to 81 for 3 after 12 overs.
Adjustment by Stickety. He got left.
Joylene to continue her overs. So as you saw in the drinks break, she was first keeping, but then she went out of keeping so that she could bowl those 2 or 3 overs she needs to bowl for the team. She did not first shot. Is that an LBW appeal? Not quite. That was very interesting there. I believe Sadie Davison, she wanted to leave the ball because she thought it wouldn't spin in, but that was some good drift and movement there by Joylene. The leg spinner now. Good variation. Are they going to go for the single? Not quite. After the run out, they don't want any other things to happen like Lantau. Like we saw in Lantau with the run out, Hong Kong Cricket Club would know the importance of preserving your wickets by sensible running. Chipped up in the air by by Sadie. Looks like it didn't carry quite to Vancy. And they managed to take in that single.
Smell the food, come on.
Is that a wicket? There you go! That's a wicket! Clean bowled! And there you go, Tammy Chu, the set batter. She has to depart. Hong Kong Cricket Club, they still require 11 runs. But with the 4 main wickets gone, there you go. This is not as easy as it seems. 11 needed off the remaining 20 deliveries.
Good comeback from the Lantau cricket team. In walks Tracy Walker. Just need another 11 runs and things are becoming interesting. Ball after ball. I left the comms box for a minute or two and came back. 2 more wickets fell down. 11 runs in 3.2. 20 deliveries, 11 runs. That's what I was talking about. Just chip in a wicket or 2, things becomes interesting. And Tammy Chu, the set batter, is gone. Oh, chance. Will there be a single? Yes, they will go. Take it.
If you want, you can drink mine as well. Do you want drink? I didn't touch it inside.
No, mine is Coke Zero.
No, if you want, you can drink my mocha. I think it has no.
Chance for a catch over the field. Will they come back for the second? They were thinking about it, decided against it. Ends the over. 9 runs required in the last 3 overs. Who is Alishba going to throw the ball to?
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
Only one bowler can bowl 4 overs and all the others can bowl 3. Chance for a catch for Maheen. And that will be a single. Salishba has the option of Jolene from the other end for 1 over. Then she needs to look for a last over option. Probably the only option available for her at the moment will be Joy. A short length delivery and it's running away. Will it go all the way for the boundary? Stop there. Will they come back for the third? Yes, they are coming. Ooh, charged the arm. That's good running from the HKCC. Not the kind of length Alishba will want to bowl at the moment. Big shot, chance for a catch, and Nancy, she drops it. Wancy, my bad. Wancy drops a sitter. That should have been an easy one. Especially considering her with plenty of experience, she should have taken that. 4 more runs required now. White ball. That is it. 3 runs required now. HKCC. Inexperienced HKCC. I think good ball, good footwork. I think the Lantau cricket team, women's cricket team, they're gonna go back and look at the scorecard and really consider what went really wrong out there. You can see 22 extras. That is a big score, defending 92 only. Smart keeping there. She knows she can't get to the ball. Uses her pads nicely. The ball isn't that quick, so it won't really deflect and go away further than expected. Last ball from Alishba. Can she make something out of it? Chance for a run out. Good running from Saidi. Two runs required now. That's all the HKCC needed. We'll have a match right after this. As we were told, the toss will be in about 20 minutes for the men's USRC Premier League team against the Hong Kong Cricket Club Premiers team. It was a little bit chilly in the morning. It's getting a lot better now. The weather cools down a little bit, getting warmer. 2 runs to win. Joylene will continue. Cut it nicely. Good effort from Joy. Loud appeal, not given. Juicy full toss. Good effort from Hadisa. Stops. Another single. We'll just delay the procedures here.
One more.
So one more run required now. And there is it. HKCC Women's won by 6 wickets. A really excellent display of sportsmanship out there. The inexperienced HKCC, they've done it really well.
Yeah, I'm switching back. We're gonna do it back.
So we're gonna look at the batting card here really quickly. Maya Gardner, she struggled in the first few overs, didn't really get much of strike, but she ended up with 28. Natural Yip, she started off nicely, got herself run out. Tammy was the man batter who I believe changed the course of the game, came in positively and played a good knock of 21. The rest didn't really get much chances to really play the big innings, but tried to close out the game. Sadie and Tracy Walker are the two who stayed not out. Bowling card, not much really to, not really much there to really see. Gurkamal started off with a good decent over, but couldn't get any wickets. Wensi, she chipped in with a wicket of Maya, and Alishba, we chipped in a wicket of one of the batter towards the end. Not much from the others. Jolene tried to make things interesting with a wicket of Temi, but that's the bowling card. 22 extras was the main reason. That's it. We'll from the women's match, we'll take a really short break, and we will be back for the afternoon match for the men's between the USRC men versus the HKCC men. Stay tuned. See you. Bye bye.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and even who's said to be the star player. Powered by expert analysis and live data, our predictions keep you ahead of the game. So stay informed, make better calls, and experience the thrill like never before. Get the edge, stay ahead, and check out the prediction section now.
Your wait is over.
KKR come out to bat.
IPL is back. Only on StyxSports.
Get trending news on IPL matches and more. Latest match updates, breaking team news, player stats, and expert insights. Never miss an update. We bring the stadium to your screen. Watch all the trending news. Only on StyxSports. Visit StyxSports.com now.
It brought him up for Tim Davis.
This time it's the off spinner and it's picked up by
Possibly the best of all her 3 wickets today.
Adjustment by Stickney. He got left.
Who will win today? Get expert predictions, stats, and analysis before the match starts. Visit StyxSports.
What if you could know about the game before it ever happens? With StyxSports.com's prediction section, you get real-time probabilities on who's most likely to win, who will dominate the game, and